Hello Internet, and welcome back to the Invocation of Sebastian. It's been a minute. I've been on a bit of a hiatus for a while because of life progression and taking on a job and all that, but I wanted to plug back in and take a victory lap over the grave of MamaMax's YouTube career. Now, if you don't know, I made a video about 3 years ago in about less than an hour discussing my thoughts on the YouTuber MamaMax. I dragged him over a few particular points, like his investigations were fake. He presented himself in a ridiculously unprofessional and edgy manner.
We're the prey, don't try to pray, you're already dead, and now it's May.
When discussing topics as serious as child trafficking and abuse. His involvement or portrayed involvement in vigilante justice, pertaining specifically to the hiring of, quote, deep web bounty hunters, unquote.
I'm gonna do this the hard way. I hop on the deep web and get in contact with an online bounty hunter who has asked to stay anonymous.
Ruined his credibility and the case against the supposed child predators under the law. These were the general points I brought up in my video, and while the original in itself isn't particularly well articulated or pieced together, the overall message was there. MamaMax is a grifter and uses victims of crimes for his own profit. The response? While Max himself never acknowledged the video, his fans sure as hell did. My email was flooded with droves of his fans telling me that they would kill me with knives. My comments were flooded with deranged losers with low IQs telling me that I'm leeching off of him. And a few pleasant individuals sent me ISIS videos over Discord, but they used Bashar al-Assad's image in them, which is very strange because ISIS is an enemy of his government. In addition to all of this, there were plenty of baseless accusations against me claiming I was a pedophile, which is something his fans definitely got from him, which I'll talk about later. All very well adjusted and educated individuals from his community, I'm sure of it. I later privated the video because I was bored of dealing with these people. 3 years later, in 2024, Max decides that it's time to shoot himself in the foot. He goes on a schizophrenic tirade about a supposed vampire werewolf sex cult leader named Camden Gerard the Completionist Davis.
Cameron, Gerard the Completionist. Where's the charity money? The Leviathans are coming for you.
How's it going, everyone? I'm here in my garage. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Cameron Pro Jared the Completionist. Shout out to you, my dude.
When he does this, he calls out several YouTube channels like fucking Anthony Fantano, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, and Penguin Zero, otherwise known as Critical. This was a complete optics nightmare and caused a lot of people to start digging into his past. This entire ordeal was perhaps one of the most embarrassing epic fails I've ever seen, and the commentary community devoured him alive. Channels like Lyrics and Chud Logic started covering his downfall closely, and eventually Max tried to use his saving grace to clear his name. Mutahar of the channel Subordinary Gamers was called in by him, and he claimed that he saw his supposed evidence against the Vampletionist. Lyrics then drops his content nuke on him in the form of his video, MamaMax, A Complete History of Lies, and turns the entire community further against him. What actually ended up happening, though, is that Mutahar and Nicholas the Oreo tag-teamed him in a voice call, and then promptly dropped 2 one-hour-long exposé videos on him, completely nuking his channel. Among the arguments in these exposé videos made against him, a few of them happened to be that his investigations were fake, he presented himself in a ridiculously unprofessional and edgy manner when discussing topics as serious as child trafficking and abuse, and that his involvement or portrayed involvement in vigilante justice pertaining specifically to the hiring of, quote, deep web bounty hunters, unquote, ruined his credibility and the case against the supposed child predators under the law. Is this starting to sound familiar to you? A lot of the arguments against him were the very same as the ones I made in my video about him, years earlier. Furthermore, Max has had several allegations of abuse made towards him from his previous girlfriends, which, by the same logic he used to condemn the YouTuber Magnetar and the vampire werewolf lord Cameron Pro Jared the Completionist Gerard Davis, would make him an abuser. The downfall of MamaMax has been embarrassing, hilarious, and most of all predictable. I'd like to claim credit for calling this shit all years ago, and I'm here to take a fucking victory lap over everyone who left comments on my old video defending him. If anyone from that comment section wishes to apologize, I'll accept a video response in the form of you kneeling in front of the camera saying, "I kneel, Sebastian-sama!" I will sleep very well tonight knowing that I fucking won. Here's a compilation of stupid comments from that video to end it off. Have a good night.
So you've never actually gotten a arrest?
Not to my knowledge.
So your content is just making fun of pedophiles online?
I suppose